How you doing, folks? This is Ron from Ron's Beers. I got a beer to showcase today. Look at that can. That is quite the can. This is from DOGFISH HEAD Brewery in Delaware. This is quite the can. Blissfully brewed with lime juice, lime peel, black limes, and sea salt. This beer is a 4.9 ABV. It's got 10 international bitter units. It's the hops in it. It's a session sour. So this session sour ale really is being showcased today is because one of my fellow beer reviewers, No Hype Beer Reviews, did a review on it. Did a very good review on it. If you got a chance, you got to catch his channel, No Hype Beer Reviews. I don't know the gentleman's name right now, but eventually I'll find out. But he does good reviews. But he reviewed this, and I had said to him, geez, it sounds like a good beer. And he had mentioned about maybe I should try it or review it. One of the two. So, my loving wife, who gets the beers and produces all the beers and so forth, got this. She found it and got it. So, here we go. We're going to review this today. It sounds like a real good beer. I don't care too much. I've had a Ghost beer and I didn't like it, and so I'm hoping this isn't like that. That beer. I'm not even getting information on this brew from DOGFISH HEAD Brewery. They're located in 105 Savannah Road in Lewes, L-E-W-S, Delaware. Should you want to call, we got a number here. It's this one's in Milton, Delaware, 19968. I don't know how far away Milton is from Lewes. The number there, phone number is 1-888-8-DOGFISH. D-O-G-F-I-S-H. That's the phone number. They have another number that's in Lewes, Delaware. It's Cottage Lobby. And that is 302-644-8292. Cottage Lobby. So I imagine it must be like a beer hall type where you can tap room, you can drink beer. As I said before, this QUENCH, which is the name. Did I mention that? I don't see it here. It's on here. There it is. Okay, let's keep this QUENCH. This QUENCH ale, the session sour, as I said, is a 4.9 ABV with 10 international bitter units. It's a year-round brew. The style is a sour beer. A lot of those Ghost beers, those G-O-S-E, which I don't really care for at all. This QUENCH ale is a session sour mashup of a crisp Kolsch. You know, the German brews, the K-O-L-S-C-H Kolsch. It's a salty Ghost. See, there it is. It's the Ghost. In this, like I knew when it was said sour, salty Ghost, and a tart Berliner Weiss brewed in sequence with black lime juice and sea salt to make this the most thirst-quenching beer DOGFISH HEAD has ever brewed. And they kind of brewed this because they own a restaurant, and it's called Chesepeake in Maine, and it opened in 2016. Where in Delaware it is, I don't really know, but it opened in 2016. They got help from the National Aquarium. And what they did was they replicated sea salt that would have been sourced from the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, and they also added sea salt from the coast of Maine to honor the Atlantic coast we love so much. So that's why, there you go, the name of the restaurant, Chesapeake in Maine. Sounds pretty good. It's a good way to do something. Add both of them together, Chesapeake, Maine, and Maine. That's very good. So on this food, the pairing for food would be goat cheese. I don't know if any of you have ever had goat cheese. I've had it. Tastes really good. Probably had a lot in salads. The goat cheese. It's really good. Pairing again, this with food is seafood. Pair it with steamed mussels. They're not on my list, but folks love it. Raw oysters. There's a tongue twister. Raw oysters. Now another one that's not on my list, but they sell them a lot, and a lot of people must like them. And grilled chicken. That's something I like. The color of this here should be a golden yellow, hazy and straw colored. Well, we'll see. We can't tell until we open it. The aroma is going to be spiced citrus aromas of lime. Well, we got the black lime and regular lime in here. Lime peel, black limes. I've never seen a black lime. So, it'll be something new tasting it. And the flavor should be tart. I don't doubt that if it's sour in the direction of a ghost beer. And it should be crisp flavors of lime and the deeper, slight bitter of black lime. A touch of salt on the tongue and a bit of malt sweetness in the finish. A bit of malt sweetness in the finish. So that's not bad. Then that won't be a 100% sour like a ghost is, which I don't like. Well, let us get a glass and get the aroma and some get together the glass here. Clean, make sure the top is clean on this can. And with no further ado, all right. So the water vapor is coming out. Okay, good looking beer. I have to admit, very good looking. That is a good looking beer. Well, next be to get the aroma and to try it. So let's get a better angle on this first. See this brew. Close her up. Head dissipated fast. It is kind of hazy. Some people would probably call it murky if it was water, but it's a beer. An ale, I should say. Instead of calling them ale. But to be prepared, they've put sea salt in this. And I think to balance out the tartness, and I'm ready. I've got some salt. Should I need it? I put salt in other beers at times, and so let's see. Let's get an aroma on this. The aroma is all they said with the spiced citrus, and it is the lime. Yeah, aromas of lime, but it is not straight citrus, spiced citrus. It comes across. Well, no further ado, give it a try. Cheers. I can see Ron didn't take much. Tastes just like a ghost. Ghost beer. It is top. I will take another sip. Okay. Now, I will sweeten it up. As you can see. My mother used to do this. She used to, when she ate apples like Granny Smith, sour apples, the green sour apples, and so forth, she would put salt on them, and it made them palatable. They sweetened up just enough for balance of the tartness of still with the apple, and made it good. So I'm doing this with this salt right now. My mother was taught me a number of things in life. So rest in peace, Mom. She's not with us anymore, but we'll try it. Look at the head. Look at the head to put on. It looks like could be a photo for an advertisement. Could be. Well, anyway, no further ado. The salt, I think, did the trick. But let me try it first before I go making all kinds of accolades on it. Yeah. That definitely. He rounded out the edges. It does the same thing with tequila. minus those sour edges. Now it's very drinkable for Ron. With no further ado, it's a good brew. I mean, they brewed it very good. It's well brewed, I should say, because I can taste the flavors in it, as they said, and the aromas in it. So, Dogfish Head Brewery did a good job. I would buy it, even though I have to add salt, but I've always added salt many times. And that's my loving wife. We go to restaurants and I get a draft beer. And when the head has died down, I add salt and refreshing it. And I just take off the tartness. When it's too tart of a beer, just put the salt in. And have at it. And then again. So, with that said, no further ado, enjoy the day, folks. It's 47 degrees here. It's nice and sunny. It's a good day for working outside. We got a nice temperature of 47 degrees. Temperature at nighttime have been down in the 30s, 38, 37. So 47 is nice. Nice day today. Very, very sunny here in New England. So with that said, you're going to drink responsibly, and visit your family. Your family's number one. So, with that said, from Dogfish Head Brewery in Delaware, you've done a good job, guys and gals. Ciao.